Hey guys, it's Dean. Welcome to Manful Yoga. In this video, I'm going to talk about one of the most common yoga errors in a forward fold. So if you've been to a yoga class or watched a video online, you're usually taught to release into a forward fold, right? You bend your knees, maybe you don't even bend your knees, and you just relax your upper body toward the ground in an effort to stretch your hamstrings. But when you do a forward fold, you actually shouldn't be just releasing the hamstrings or releasing the back side of your body. You should actually be engaging the front side of your body. And actually, a lot of injuries that happen in yoga, most of them, I would say, come from a forward fold. And that's because when you do a forward fold without engaging the muscles in the front side of your body, you're setting yourself up to overstretch your lower back. And the way that you release your lower back, the way that you release tension in your lower back isn't actually by stretching the lower back. It's by stretching the muscles and the different areas that connect to the lower back, right? Because the lower back itself actually should not be stretched. So I'm going to show you a super quick fix to how to do a forward fold correctly. And this is going to change the way you practice yoga for the better. So I'm going to have you do just your normal forward fold, but they're set up for a normal forward fold. Bend your knees a little bit. And now instead of just bringing your chest toward the ground and releasing your upper body, I want you to focus on squeezing the tops of your thighs, so getting your hip flexors engaged and engaging your core and squeezing those two parts of your body toward one another. So we're going to focus on engagement through the front side of your body to safely stretch the back of your body. So that's going to look like this. Bending your knees, squeezing your tops of your thighs, tightening your abs, keeping your torso long. So notice I'm not thinking of getting my head to my toes or my head to my knees. I'm actually keeping my torso really long here, keeping my abs tight. And then as I fold, I'm more thinking about squeezing my thighs toward my chest and my abs back toward my thighs rather than just getting my chest toward the ground. So I'm almost turning this into more of an ab exercise rather than focusing on the stretch in the backs of my thighs. And then as I feel comfortable here, if I have that good engagement, then I can fold deeper, and you'll notice that stretch through the backs of your thighs. But because we have this muscle engagement, now we are safely stretching the backs of your thighs, and we're safely stretching the lower back, as opposed to before, where there was no muscle engagement, and we're just kind of hanging heavy here. And this does release, right? This does stretch. It does release when you're not using any muscle engagement, but there's no reason not to use that muscle engagement and get a more efficient movement. And again, like I mentioned before, if you're not using that muscle engagement, you are setting yourself up for a higher risk of injury in forward fold. So this is just one part of this series, common yoga errors that I want to point out. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, or if you're watching this on Facebook, make sure you like the page in order to see the rest. And really, all of the errors that I'm pointing out, most of them really come down to this theme of muscle engagement, which is something that I try to teach in my workout to make sure that you're engaging the correct muscles, that you're building strength in every way possible when you're doing yoga so you can get a more efficient workout, and also so it translates into the other workouts that you do. So if you're like most people who do yoga, yoga isn't everything that you do. You probably do maybe some weightlifting, some running, maybe you play sports. Yoga is just a complement to your overall fitness routine. And so what I try to teach you here is yoga to help complement your other fitness. And yeah, that's a pretty good explanation. So if you want to learn more about what I do and get access to all my workouts and my programs and tutorials and learn how yoga can improve your fitness, work on your technique, and get results from a yoga program, head to manflowyoga.com. I've got a 7-day trial that's just $1, gives you unlimited access to all of that. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you learned something. I hope this was helpful. Start doing this in your next yoga class, whether it's at a studio, following along to a YouTube video, or if it's one of my videos through the Manful Yoga members area. Remember, start to engage the front of your body when you're doing that forward fold. You're going to have much more flexible hamstrings as a result. You'll strengthen your core, you'll strengthen your hip flexors, and your body is going to feel way better because of it. So thanks for watching. Again, my name is Dean. This is Manful Yoga, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for joining me for this workout today. Make sure you subscribe. We put out lots of videos like this on a very regular basis. And to get full access to all of my workouts, my programs, tutorials, and more, head to manfulyoga.com, sign up for a 7-day trial. It's just $1. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you on the next video.